Hi guys, I'm Glenyce Hughes and I get to travel first class around this beautiful planet of ours, facilitating classes to contribute to people creating their dreams come true. How did I get so lucky? Oh my gosh. All right, so first off, we're in my office, and yes, that is a Wonder Woman cape hanging up back there. So, you know, in case you were wondering, that's where I hang my cape. It was actually a sweet, sweet friend of mine, Miss Karen. She gifted it to me in a foundation class that I was facilitating a number of years ago, and I just love it. I just love it. So it hangs there to remind me that I could, be the Wonder Woman that I truly be. So anyway, let's talk about this week's video. This week's video, I want to talk about a tool from Access Consciousness, about duplicating the consciousness that people are using to create something. So if we use Oprah as an example, she has created a lot of wealth. And let's say you would like some wealth. What you could ask is, what energy, space, and consciousness can me and my body be to duplicate the consciousness that Oprah has used to create the wealth that she's choosing? Anything that doesn't allow that to show up as if by magic, I destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine 𝗪𝗁𝘁, boys and beyonds. So you're asking to duplicate the consciousness, which means you're not mimicking the crazy, which is where often we're doing this from. We're actually mimicking the crazy on the planet all the time. So stop it. And if you really know that you're a mimicker and you're like, maybe you look a lot like your family, or you've got the, the family problems that are the same, or maybe the bank account's very similar, or you just notice that, when you're around certain people, you start being like them, you may want to get to a foundation class. In foundation, there's actually a body process to clear the mimicking also out of your body. But just kind of for fun for right now, where there's things that that you would love to create, ask, what energy, space, and consciousness can me and my body be to duplicate the consciousness that so-and-so has used to create the blank that they're choosing? Anything that doesn't allow that, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine 𝗪𝗁𝘁, boys and beyonds. And then you're cognitively asking for what you would like. And I know for myself, I used to do the, oh, well, why do they get it and I never get it? And that whole like victim jealousy, crazy, blah. That's what I did for many, many years. And when I started using this instead, asking for what I truly desired, things started showing up as if by magic. And then you can also notice, maybe there's some people that you're mimicking and it doesn't feel good. Even you might see the memes on Facebook or social media where it says, I opened my mouth and my mother came out. That's a form of mimicking also, where we start being like our parents or being like people around us. And then you could look at, okay, so what of that would I like to be? Like maybe your mom, like my mom is super organized. So there's things that you could ask to duplicate, and then you don't have to, you can just clear, whatever tools you use, if you use Access, you can run the clearing statement on the stuff that you're mimicking, or, get the body process done. But really start asking for what you would like. Start asking for it. This is such an unused muscle in my experience so far, where we're so focused on what's wrong and what isn't working and the way it shouldn't be, and talking and telling everybody about that instead of like, hey, what would I like here? What would I like? So when you ask to duplicate the consciousness, suddenly you have so much more choice. You have so many more possibilities. Yeah, right? And what would it take? I mean, what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to duplicate the consciousness that the most conscious person that has ever walked the planet has used to create the consciousness that they chose? Anything that doesn't allow that to show up as if by magic, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine 𝗪𝗁𝘁, boys and beyonds. Have an awesome week, sweet friends, and I look forward to chatting with you next week.